Yeah, and you know what? It's April 25th. I think it's the best date. It's not too hot, not too cold.
Right.
All you need is a light jacket, right?
There you go. Right.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. You get Miss Congeniality, you know? Yeah. There it is. All right, it's going to be windy, though. So, yeah, that light jacket will come in handy. As far as the 15 to 25 mile per hour sustained winds are expected throughout the day, especially for this afternoon. Gusts are going to be breaking close around that 30 mile per hour mark, even some spots a little more gustier. As far as hour by hour, this is the important thing to really focus in on and absorb as you go throughout this morning. So, hour by hour going into this afternoon, some of these showers are going to be popping up again, especially 4 o'clock, southwestern portion of the state more likely. And as we get in deeper into the evening time, we're going to definitely see these showers and thunderstorms get closer, moving in after midnight and then really filling in through the rest of Friday morning. Your morning drive most likely going to be a wet one. Could even be looking at more of those scattered thunderstorms as we roll through the rest of your Friday morning. Now, Friday afternoon, this is whenever we're looking at those stronger storms. So throughout the morning, not a great chance for severe weather. It's not a zero chance, but the better chance comes later in the day. Now, this is 3 o'clock. This is when storms like to fire off, especially the strong ones, and also especially whenever you have a clearing like what we have to the southwest. That sun is really allowing those temperatures to climb, adds to the instability, and strong thunderstorms love instability. And that's what we're going to be looking at 6 o'clock, that we're going to be looking at more of those widespread thunderstorms in that direction, but they'll be moving north and east. So they'll be filling deeper into the state as we even go into the evening hours. 8 o'clock. Be expecting more of those scattered showers and thunderstorms. They start to lose their intensity at this point. So I'm expecting these severe thunderstorms to kind of downgrade, and we'll be looking at more so the widespread showers and thunderstorms pushing off to the northeast, but not a great chance for them to hit that severe category. But in between that time, 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock, that is the more likely time for those stronger storms. And that's why we are also going to see an enhanced risk over the southwestern portion of the state. What that is going to mean, we're going to be looking at all modes possible where weather alert for Friday afternoon going into the evening, large hail, strong winds, and yes, even the tornadic threat is going to be there for tomorrow. Now let's dig deeper into the weekend. Saturday, going throughout the day, the morning, not going to see a lot of activity, but now we have all this clearing. We have the sun really leading to that instability, and that's going to lead to more of those widespread thunderstorms expected, especially for the central portion of the state, the southeastern, and they'll continue to push their way out. So that's why we're also going to be looking at a slight risk for severe weather. That's a 2 out of 5 chance. Not as strong as what we were expecting on Friday, but Saturday still expected to be an active day for the afternoon. Now let's talk about the rainfall because it's a lot. This is just by going into Saturday afternoon. We're looking at from Friday, we're looking around ½ inch to a full inch, even some spots seeing more than that. And then we add on to that as we go throughout Sunday and into Monday, we're looking at 1 to 2 inches pretty likely over the majority of the state, even in a lot of spots seeing more than 2 inches, even the southeastern portion of the state seeing more than 3 inches possible. So as far as today, we are preparing for what's headed our way. Highs mid-60s, those strong winds return. Weather alert Friday, weather aware Saturday. So more widespread thunderstorms, strong in intensity for Friday, more isolated, but a few chances for a few of those stronger storms forming Saturday. And then as we get into next week, we calm things down and dry things out.